Hi everyone, my name is Miss Chelsea and I'm one of the Youth Services Librarians for the Trumbull Library. Today I'm going to show you how to register for the library summer reading program and then go over how the teen program works. So first you will need to go to the library website and then hover over events and resources. From there you can register by clicking on the summer reading program link under either the children's page or the teens page. But since I'm going to be going over the teen program, we're going to click on the link under teens. The registration link is the same for both. It's just that the description for the programs are different. So we're going to just start here. And as you can see, this main page has the most basic information on how the teen program will work. It is for ages 12 to 17. And the program will run from June 18th to August 13th. I'll go over how the program actually works after we go through the registration, but if you ever need a refresher, this page has the most basic info, and this instructional video will also be posted on here once I'm done as well. So at the bottom of the page, we're going to click on the register link, which will take us to the ReadSquared homepage. And ReadSquared is the online program we've been using for the last couple of years to run our summer programs on. And then just right at the top, we're going to click register. For teens, you're only going to need to focus on the register myself only. The myself and others registration is mostly for the younger kids so that their parents can register more than one child under the same account, and it just makes it easier for them to log reading for everyone simultaneously. But like I said, for teens, you are going to click on myself only. When registering, an important thing to note is that for 12-year-olds, this is one of two age groups that have the option to pick which program they'd like to be in. So if you're 12, you can choose either the teen program or the independent reader program. So I would advise you to read the teen homepage and read the children's homepage and then decide which one you'd like to register for, because you can only participate in one. So obviously for this example though, we are going to click the teen program and hit continue. And then you're going to fill out all of this information. All of this is strictly for statistical purposes. Basically, it lets us see how many people participate, what age groups and schools participate more. And this kind of gives us an idea of how we might want to alter the program in the future. If we think certain age groups or areas aren't participating as much as others, you know, what can we change in order to get participation higher, that sort of thing. But once the summer is over and once we have those numbers, we do not keep any of this information. And then at the bottom here, there is the option to receive book recommendations. However, these are automated from ReadSquared and not something that we, the library, necessarily curate. So if you do want these recommendations, just keep that in mind, or you can also just say no. Now for this example, I'm not going to actually fill out this page only because I have a login already to demonstrate for you. So from the home page, once you've registered, you can either log in here or log in here. Either or doesn't really matter. So once you create an account, this is what the home page is going to look like. For now, we're going to temporarily ignore this pop-up only because I will get back to this later. This is leftovers from some previous testing that I was doing, but remember this, keep it in mind. We'll talk about it later. For the teen program, there are really only two places you need to pay attention to. This home page here and this missions tab. Everything else here, you can just completely ignore that. So under missions, you're going to find a couple of different things. The first is the same sort of basic information that you can find on the Trumbull Library homepage, but there are more detailed rules that you can read here, because this is also going to summarize everything that I talk about in this video as well. The way the teen program works, though, is fairly simple. There are 25 reading challenges where teens will be asked to read certain genres or types of books, which you can click here right on reading missions and see all of them available. So these are the different genres. And once you read a book that completes one of these challenges, for example, if you read a fantasy book, you're going to click on it, and we need the author's name, the title of the book, and just a really short review of what you thought of the book. Just for a very quick example, I'm going to put Harry Potter, Sorcerer's Stone. I'm going to just ignore that typo for now. It's written by J.K. Rowling. So like I said, we're going to ignore my typos and all that. This is, like I said, just a very rough example, but once you have your quick review, the title and all that, you'll hit complete activity. And even though there isn't a pop-up or anything that says so, for every book that you read, you will receive 1 point. And the way points work is, we're going to go back to our homepage, is that on the homepage, you will use these points. You're always going to want to make sure you're on this raffle tab. You're going to use these points in order to purchase raffle tickets. So right here, it will say get tickets. And then it tells you how many points you have available. So I have 2 points because of the fantasy book that I just left a review for, as well as another example I had done earlier. And from here, you're going to pick which raffle you want to put your points in. 1 point equals 1 raffle ticket. So for in this example, I'm going to put both of my points into the Music Mania. And then it updates and it tells me how many raffles I have. So, and if we go to click on this again, I now have 0 points because I have spent all of them. The raffle purchasing here doesn't tell you what's in the raffle basket, unfortunately. So if you want to know what's in the baskets, you'll go back to missions. And all the way at the bottom right here, the different raffles are listed as well as what's in them. Or you can also come in person to the library, and we have all of the prizes on display in the teen section over by the new bookshelf. When you come in, it'll be pretty obvious where they are, and you can look at them and sort of decide what raffles you want to enter that way as well. Now, another way you can earn points other than reading is through, we also have activity missions. Each activity has different criteria for completion, but once you actually do the activity, these are worth 2 points. So for example, take a virtual tour of a local park, zoo, or museum. And in order to earn the points for this, it says once you're on the website, take a screenshot of your favorite part of the tour and upload it here. So this one requires you to upload an image of the virtual tour that you completed. This one here requires you to write a short story. You can type it up in Word or Notepad, something that's easier, and just copy and paste it here. But once you type it up, you hit complete activity, and then you get the 2 points for that. And as you complete missions, I can go back and show you. As you complete missions, it'll show your progress bar, and you can also see completed missions here. So like I said, I had done the fantasy book 1 as an example earlier, and then we did the second one here, and that was why I originally had 2 points. And finally, go back to missions. Throughout the summer, there will be a variety of events at the 2 libraries, both the main library and Fairchild, that teens can attend. And when you attend programs, it's not going to earn you points. However, for every 5 programs you attend, you will earn a free book, which you will then come to the main library in order to pick it up. So remember at the beginning when I said to ignore that little green pop-up with the trophy when I first logged in? Well, that pop-up tells you how many badges you currently have. And attending a program will earn you 1 badge, which you can then redeem on this page. So, for example, obviously these programs haven't actually happened yet, but while I was testing, I did make it complete in order to make sure everything worked. So these are the quote unquote programs that I've already attended for the summer. And these are the programs that are still upcoming. And then once you attend a program, you just click here and complete now. The program attendance is honor-based, so I do hope that you guys will actually attend the programs, but that is the way that you earn your badges. And as I said, when you log in, that green pop-up will show up and tell you how many badges you have. Once you've earned 5, you come into the main library to pick out your free book. And then our volunteers or staff will clear out the 5 badges you have earned. And you can start again because teens can earn up to 2 free books. So if you do 10 badges, you can get 2 books. You can also wait until you've earned all of the badges and come pick out your books, both of them at the same time. It's really however you want to do that. But otherwise, that's pretty much it in terms of how the program works. The absolute last day to redeem points or badges will be August 15th, after which I will run the raffle drawings and announce winners. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at clebreck@trumbull-ct.gov, or you can call my extension in the library, which is 5211. And hopefully I see you all throughout the summer. Thank you so much.